Hey everybody, happy TNG Tuesday. My name is Gianna and I put out new videos every single Tuesday and for the foreseeable future every Friday as well. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and if you've been following me for a long time, hey, what's up? And if you guys like to like and comment, all that good stuff, that's awesome. I answer every single comment. I'm a little bit behind right now, but I'm getting to it, so I promise if you left a comment, I will answer it. And if you're not following me on Instagram, GiannaAlexis8, you can also DM me there, and I will answer all of those as well. I answer all of my DMs, so thanks for being here. This is a really exciting video. I am talking about my GreenChef box, and we're just gonna like jump right into it. I know I get a lot of requests about the food I make and stuff, and GreenChef is a box I've been using for a long time. I'm not sponsored, so don't worry. This isn't a sell. I just wanna show you guys like what I eat, so here we go. Okay, so I have my gloves on because, you know, we don't know that COVID can't live on cardboard, and we read that it can. So I have my little X-Acto knife. I'm not bringing anything inside. I have already read all of the measurements that they're taking online, and I feel very comfortable ordering from a service during this time. We are ordering groceries and things like that, so I'm not too worried. But we definitely won't bring any of this in the house besides the actual food. So, but I wanted to show you guys the unboxing regardless. So in this box, we have the 3 recipes, and I've gotten this box like a bunch of times, so I already know like what it's gonna be like. One of these recipes is for my mom and the other 2 are for me. And then they use all recyclable inserts, which is great. Sometimes things come out like this, but they usually all come in bags, and then they're labeled with what the recipe is. I want to start off by saying that I'm definitely not sponsored by GreenChef. I really do just love their boxes, and I've been getting them for a few months now. You guys saw when I lived back in Florida, I did the Sunbasket unboxing, and I did all of my meals with Sunbasket, and I feel like that video got a lot of views and you guys liked to see it. I wanted to do the same for GreenChef. I use like a few different food box services. I just think it's super easy, and especially right now when we're in lockdown, we don't have to go to the store to get meals, and this will make 2 meals, so it could feed me twice or feed me and my mom, just depending, and it's all vegetarian. This one is actually vegan, so that's pretty awesome because, you know, sometimes when you're getting stuff for recipes, it can be overwhelming, especially when you're at the store and like people are near you, and like during this time, this is just like what's easiest for me. And here we go, let's make the meal. As I showed you when I opened up the box, they come with the recipe cards, so it's just very easy step-by-step guidelines on what to do. It has pictures of what things should look like. I've never made this particular flatbread before. They have different variations of it, and it looks interesting, so let's get to it. Top tip, if you guys didn't know, mushrooms are like tiny sponges, so you just want to wipe the caps off of them with a damp paper towel. So we have the kale stems, the almonds, and the apricots. Here we have the cremini mushrooms, the shallot, the artichoke hearts, and then they asked to put the tomatoes in a little bowl with some olive oil and salt and pepper. Now that I'm done cutting everything, it's time to make the salad. So it's asking me to put all the kale in a medium bowl and drizzle with 1 tablespoon of the balsamic vinaigrette and lightly season with salt. I'm more of an eyeballer than a measurer when it comes to like dressings and things. It says to massage to soften, so I'm about to put my hands in here. I washed them, don't worry. It says that massaging the kale helps break down the fibers in the leaves, making for more tender greens. I notoriously don't love kale because of how hard it is to chew and eat. Doing this does help a little bit, and adding all that dressing. all done. This is the finished product and it looks so beautiful. And I'm pretty excited to eat it. I'm glad that it has a lot of vegetables on it, you know, healthier that way. My mom picked this one out because she thought it was like one that she had before, but this is too much veggies for her. Right? It's very good. The pesto is really good. It's pre-made, and sometimes vegan pesto like doesn't hit the mark. But this vegan pesto is delicious. It also has nutritional yeast on it, which I love. The seasoned tomatoes are very good. Now for the kale salad. They did a good job on the dressing. A+. Would get this meal again. Oh my gosh, there's that like little sweetness in there. What is it called? Two apricots. That's what it is, it's an apricot. I was least excited about this meal, but it turned out to be very good. I'll see you next time for meal number 2. Okay, so we're on to meal 2. This one is the Jamaican sweet potato bowl, and it has black beans, bell pepper, mangoes, corn, mint, and coconut. Sounds interesting. I haven't had this meal before or anything really like it. Some of them are variations of each other, so some of them I've tried before, but this one's totally new. But I really like sweet potatoes, so I think it'll be good. Plus, I'm not really a picky eater. I'll pretty much eat whatever. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so I laid out all the produce that they had in the bag. There's bell pepper, corn, black beans, organic sweet potatoes, cilantro, lime, and agave dressing, almonds, mangoes, toasted coconut flakes, mint, jerk spice, and a lime. Okay, so the first step is gonna be to take the sweet potatoes and put them in a bowl. And we're gonna put olive oil and the jerk spice blend. Okay, so everything is prepped. We have the bell peppers, the mango, the lime wedges, lime zest, and the mint is cut, and then the black beans here are rinsed. So I just added the corn, the black beans, the mango, the bell pepper, the lime zest, half of the mint, salt, pepper, and the dressing to this bowl, and I'm gonna stir it up to make the salad that is gonna go on top of the sweet potatoes. This meal was wildly simple. The sweet potatoes are all cooked, and the salad is all together here. And so now I'm just going to assemble. I had to move downstairs for my taste test because there's just a lot going on upstairs right now. It's Easter, so my mom's cooking and my dad is loudly watching TV. The meal was super, super simple. It took like 20 minutes and there is no side dish. It is literally just this dish. Pretty excited about it. I'm interested in like the coconut. Okay. I liked the taste of that with the coconut, but I didn't like the texture of the coconut. So let's try without coconut. Really good. I love black beans and bell peppers together, and this dressing is very, very, very good and like light, and the jerk spice on the sweet potatoes is awesome too. I also like the contrast between the hot and the cold. I don't know if I would get it again. This is kind of like a bad box because I feel like usually all my meals I'm like, oh my god, I have to make this, but like these have been like, all right. I picked them though, so it's my fault. I will see you guys next time for meal number 3. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday and it is the last meal day. So I'm making Blackeyed Pea Lows. I've had these before. I'm really excited. I have my pimple patch on. I got my Newsies top on and we are ready to cook. So it's vegan aioli, rosemary roasted potato wedges, and braised collards. And I remember really liking it, but I had it probably like a year ago. But it's exciting because in the beginning you get to make a flax egg or a chia egg. Yeah, chia seeds. Chia egg, which is pretty exciting. So we get to do all this fun stuff. I'm gonna unbag the bag and then I'll show you guys what ingredients we're working with here. Let's cook. Collard greens, potatoes, black-eyed peas, rosemary, vegan paprika, Dijon aioli, seasoned gluten-free breadcrumbs. These are chili flakes, mushroom bouillon, garlic, chia seeds. But the funny thing is these potatoes are super tiny. I don't know if you can tell, like compared to my hand, they're really small. And in the picture, it looks like they're gonna be like big old French fries. So we'll see how those tiny fries, we'll see how they turn out. Okay, so it wants us to take a large bowl and then put the chia seeds in it. And then 3 tablespoons of water. And then it says to let it soak for 5 minutes until the water is absorbed. And then it says, did you know water-soaked chia seeds have a gel-like consistency, making them a great substitute for eggs? This is a great alternative to eggs too if you are a vegan. Hot tip. I'll show you what it looks like in 5 minutes. Okay, so we have everything cut up here. We have the potatoes. And one thing that I love about GreenChef is they always use every part. I have very, very little food waste at the end of everything. Right now, this is the food waste I'm looking at, and it's just the rosemary stems and the ends of the kale bits. But they use the center of the kale, which I think is awesome, in a lot of meals. So here's the kale, minced garlic, rosemary, potatoes, and the kale stems, which is awesome. So we're gonna make the black-eyed pea mixture. So that's gonna be like made into the loaves. So in this bowl with the flax egg, and you can see like it's kind of holding its shape now. That's what the flax egg looks like now. So we're gonna add the black-eyed peas and mash them with a potato masher. So now that it's all mashed up, I'm gonna add the gluten-free breadcrumbs. And 1 tablespoon of the vegan paprika Dijon aioli. So the recipe asked me to put the mixture into 2 loaves about 1 inch thick, and I think I did a pretty good job because they look just like the picture. Hello. I have this compost bag that I keep in a Ziploc bag that's just like was reused, and I bring my compost to school. I have a few bags, so I'm just gonna put the little end pieces in here. We compost at our school, which is awesome, and you can see it's just so pretty. There's so much vegetable and fruit waste, so if you guys compost, let me know, and if you don't, or if you're scared of it, let me know that too. I would love to share some knowledge with you. So these just came out of the oven, they're looking good, and then the collards are over here. They have a few more minutes. This is about as much collard greens as it made. There's a little bit left in the pan, but that's pretty much it. I might have boiled them too hard, but this is how many it says it's gonna make, and that's how many I got. Okay, so I would say out of all the meals, this one probably looks the least appetizing, but it smells delicious. The collards are so sad though. I wish there were more. I think I just like let them simmer for too long. Oh my God, they are so good. Yeah, see, now I'm sad. I wish I had like a ton more of this. I think putting the vegetable bouillon in this makes it like super flavorful, because obviously it tastes like salty, but I didn't really put any salt in. I don't really salt my food often, but I think the vegetable bouillon makes it taste that way. Oh my God, it's so good. Very sodium sensitive though. If I eat a lot of salt, my face like explodes. Also, these are not French fries. I mean, how do you go wrong with rosemary potatoes? Moment of truth for this loaf. I love black-eyed peas ever since I ate them in Disney World at Club Villain. They had these black-eyed peas that were so good. Yeah, it's so good. It's not like imitation meat or anything. It's literally just like a loaf of beans, but I love beans and it's like crunchy on the outside. I think from that, like the breadcrumbs we put in there. But the star of the show here is the vegan paprika Dijon aioli. Their sauces in these boxes are always so good. My friend Vanessa got the box as well, and she was like obsessed with it, and she loved this like lemon tahini sauce. She's like, I would put that on everything, but we literally can't find it anywhere else. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you liked my review of the GreenChef box. Again, I've been using this box for like months and months. I'm not sponsored, but I love this box. So it wasn't really a review, more like just showing you the kind of stuff that I get. I actually just got my next box for this week today, and the meals look so good. So let me know if you guys want me to try out another box and do this. I did do the sunbasket. I'll link it down below. I'll also link below. I have like codes. Just comment if you want to try it and I'll give you a code for a free box. It's well worth it, especially right now, not having to go to the grocery store. And this will feed me, each meal will feed me twice. So I get 6 meals out of this box, which is pretty awesome. And they're healthy and delicious. Thank you so much, guys. Happy Teen Tuesday. Bye.